voice clear?
Nisha, it is clear.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to another session of My Time. My name is Sirisha. I'm joining from New Jersey, and I welcome all of you connecting to this session from all parts of the globe. So as we know, these sessions, these My Time sessions, are hosted by International Federation of Spiritual Scientists in partner with Shambhala Solutions, Breath Universe, Joyce Oneness Inclusive, right? And I think there's one more partner, and yeah, and Breath Universe. So, friends, this week program is hosted by Shambhala Solutions, and today we will be doing more about instead of taking a specific topic, we'll be talking more about how practice helps in our meditations, and we'll take up questions from you if you have any questions, and right after listening to the wisdom from the uh, speakers, so how we utilize that knowledge in our day-to-day meditative sessions, right, when we are doing at home. So we'll taking up talking about more about that, and before that, getting into the topic, I would like to hand over to Sharath, who will be guiding us meditation. Hi, Sharath. Good morning.
Hi, Sirisha. Good morning. Yeah, we can get started. All right. So let's start quietening our mind. When I say quietening, please gather yourself from various thinking and various works you are doing at this point in time. Hope I am audible to everyone. Okay. Quietly settle down. So this is more like meditating together first. So as I guide you through the meditation, we will try to go as deep as possible. So for this, your complete presence is required. Your mind is required. So sit, find a place where you can sit very, yes, sure. So there will be a light music once I signal to play a music. Then we can have that as a background so that there is no disturbance. So sit quietly, very important, sit quietly. You can sit on the floor or you can sit on a chair based on your comfort. You can sit straight, keeping your spine straight, or you can also take support, no issues. The only thing is, it should not be uncomfortable to you. And then clasp your fingers like this. Why we do this? Because as in sleep, in meditation, we get a lot of energy, cosmic energy, which will keep us going the next day. We have to form a circuit so that the energy don't escape and we can retain. Sit quietly. There's no other thing to do. Don't close your eyes yet. My voice will be the guide throughout the meditation, and there will be a background music later. Once you find your posture, very important. Posture is very important. Whichever posture is good for you, find that posture. With your eyes open, start scanning your surroundings because we need to get familiar with your surroundings. Very important. we need to quietly settle down. Very important. We start expanding your awareness moment we start observing. Scan your surroundings. Just observe. It could be any sound, a train going by, or vehicle sound, or neighbors talking. Everything is going to help you. Cut all distractions. Keep your head straight. Remove any specs at this point in time if you have already not removed. Now slowly close your eyes. While closing your eyes, please place your eyesight in between the eyebrows. When you are in natural relaxed state, your eyes will automatically move to this point. Eyebrows, we call it as Agya chakra, the point between the eyebrows. This is where all the commands are issued in your day life. This is where all the cosmic cinema unfolds. This is the point from where you can realize that you are just a being, not this body. You are a consciousness. From this point, you can observe everything, including your breath. Now, while you are looking at the point between the eyebrows, scan your body from head to toe quietly. We are slowly bringing your mind to fear things to bother. There is nothing to do, just scan your body. Relax. No tensions in the muscles. Relax your legs. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your toes. Relax your thighs. Relax your abdomen muscles. Relax your chest area, back and front. Relax your neck area. Relax your facial muscles. Relax your hands, palms. Relax your head. Keep looking at the point between the eyebrows. Don't move from there. Feel relaxed. Now start observing your breath. Just be with your breath. All other things will become passive. They are not going anywhere. They are there. The background sounds, your body, your mind, everything becomes passive. It will not bother you. Only be with the breath. Let your observation start from inhalation, which starts automatically. Be with your breath. Let everything become passive. Your breath is exactly in the vertical center of your body. Moving from bottom of your spine to the head. Don't alter your breath. There will be a light music in the background, which will keep us in this state. Keep your complete attention on breath. Let go of everything. You are what your deep driving desire is. As you desire, so is your deed. As your deed is, so is your destiny. Brihat Aranyak Upanishad. So when we go to this natural state, when everything else is eliminated and you're only with the breath in relaxed state, looking at the point between the eyebrows, you will automatically be at the natural place where you can recognize the root desire, the root reason for your existence on earth. Relax. When your root desire is material things, you will be initially centered at Muladhara Chakra. That is driving your life. If you have greater desires of body, then you are at Swadhisthana Chakra. When it is about power and control, it is your Manipura Chakra. If your root desire is about people, relationships, emotions, then it is Anahata Chakra. If your root desire is about diplomacy and intellectual connect, then it is Visuddha Chakra. If it is all about knowledge and knowing, then it is Agya Chakra. Relax. Go deep, find your center. If we follow the flow of river, we will connect to a vast ocean. Similarly, if we follow our own breath, it will connect us to the source, the pure consciousness. Brahmarishi Pitamaha Patriji. Relax. Follow your breath. As you go deep, there is no inhalation and exhalation. That point is pure consciousness. It will naturally come. Wait for it. For some of us, we recognize the point when inhalation turns into exhalation. Wait for it. For some, after exhalation, breath will stop for a long time. That point is pure consciousness. Wait for it. Mind with its senses, body with its thoughts, breath in its movement. When it ceases automatically, that is the point of pure consciousness. When all that ceases, stops, and you are there, that is pure consciousness. That is the point of observation. That is meditation. Be in this state for next 5 minutes. Masters, practice is of the essence. If each one of us comes to this meditative state every day, then we can bring more people into meditation. We have to be in this state every day to be able to bring more and more people into meditation. Through this, we will know about our being, self. Each one according to their capacity. Then we will be able to tell about meditation to other masters. Let's take a pledge. Every day without achieving this meditative state, we will not start the day. 3 more minutes. Knowing is meditation. Thinking is not meditation. Thinking that we are meditating is not meditation. When you know but you don't think, then that is meditation. Observation is waiting to things to unfold without expectations. Be in this state. Know the state. Don't expect. One more minute. Don't get intoxicated with meditation. Be joyful in meditation. As we practice, we should be able to get into it easily, get out of it easily. No attachments. Now, slowly come back to this present moment. When it's time, you can slowly open your eyes. Practice meditation powerfully, deeply every day. Meditation deepens when you do it every day. Meditation gives you that energy which will also help you, guide you to get more people into meditation. As more people get into meditation, your own meditations becomes more joyful. Meditate daily. We have taken a pledge. We will meditate daily to be able to bring more people into meditation and spread the joy. Thank you. Over to you, Shirisha.
Thank you, Sharad. So that was a wonderful meditation. Thank you so much. Um, so friends, so how will we take this, Sharad? Let's talk about or take questions, or let's talk about the practice.
Yeah, so as I said, the practice is of essence. So there are so many wonderful sessions being held. across. We'll be talking more about the next techniques in BBT the next session onwards. But this session, we will take a pause and review some of those techniques, because each of those techniques are suitable for each kind of personality in this world, right? So very quickly, I think Jenny will also join me as we review them. Very important, because Vijnana Bhairava Tantra puts lot of its essence on practice. And why practice? If you practice, then you will become, and finally you will be. And without that, it is very difficult to actually teach meditation to others holistically. And that is the motto of all of us, all the masters who are on this call or who are not on this call. So the practice is very important. Even if you're doing it for half an hour in a day, or how much about duration you do it. So practice is of essence. So practice with as many techniques which suits you. And if you look at all these techniques are centered finally around breath. It starts with breath. It uses body as a device, a tantra technique, right? A body as a device. And using that device, there are many techniques devised to use this device, this body device. The body, even though we say body, it is combination of your breath, mind, and body. So there are many techniques which we have discussed. It starts with how you can use your sensations itself, the bodily sensations itself, to get into meditation. So, how you can bring your mind to focus to those sensations on your body, which will actually help you get into meditation. It's all about going to that particular state, natural state, without anything. Everything will be present, but everything will become passive. Going to that state can happen with any of the devices which we have on the body. So a beautiful techniques listed by Janisha here. You can see all those points where, as I said, if you remember, if you recall, if you're in deep meditation, you will definitely. I said when your body ceases to feel what it has, when your breath ceases, when your mind ceases without thoughts, that is the point of pure consciousness. That is where we have to be there and wait. You have to wait. You will wait when you don't have expectations. You will wait when you have become very passive over your desires. You will wait when you will recognize that there is nothing else to do, nothing. So this comes by practice. So we have to go to that particular point. Waiting is not easy. So you have to practice daily. Come to that point and see how much you can wait. Your capacity increases daily. That is the capacity. As your capacity to wait for things to unfold, that is when your capacity to take in energy also increases. More energy, more focus, more flexibility, more efficiency. If you see, these are the techniques. What's the gap between two breaths? This is very simple for those people who are beginners. This will be very easy. The gap can be anywhere, right? While after inhalation or after inhalation and exhalation, normally your inhalation and exhalation will be one continuous breath for beginners. That is how our physiology is, because we get into so many activities in the day. So for a normal person, I'm not calling it ordinary, I'm calling it as normal. Okay, everybody are extraordinary. So you go, your breath will be inhalation, exhalation, and then gap. That is for a normal person. But as you meditate, the things will change. Inhalation may be a gap, and then exhalation may be a gap. That's why that is for the beginners. Second one, what's the turning point between two breaths? This will come. I'm telling in some kind of, a transition, right? This will come after you practice a lot, right? Maybe for next 2, 3 months, when you will also find that particular point. Remember, it ceasing means that point where nothing is happening. When breath is not happening at that particular point, that gap, that is when nothing is happening on the body, nothing is happening in your mind. And that is pure consciousness. That is what is you. Right? Similarly, turn. Then watch the fusion points of the two breaths. Then be aware when breathing stops. Okay, this is for beginners as they advance in their practice. The fifth one, focus your attention on the third eye. Now you started watching your breath, you know your breath very well, and you know all the gaps. And this is when you will start observing the same breath from in between the eyebrows. You are there, and that is an excellent point, Agya Chakra, third eye, they will call, where you can observe from there everything, your sensations, your body, your sensations of your body, your thoughts of your mind, everything. That is all. That is where you from where you can put your attention into it. This is for some people who have advanced in their practice. Then it goes to your daily activities. Now it becomes so much that you can also do during there. How wonderful it is listed, right? Daily activities, right? There also, when you're doing activities, you're completely with it, right? So people who are busy with work. Dreams, this is little bit different. Once you are actually little bit more advanced, then you can also be in your dreams, like how you are here, practice being in this reality. So that comes as you go, right? And then watch the turning point with devotion. This is with bhakti, right? You are your heart center. That is what is bhakti, right? You will not doubt, you will not judge, you will not reason, you will not logic. You simply do it, right? Lie down as if dead. Ramana Maharshi way of knowing who am I. Become the careless, right? These are some of the techniques. Let's yourself become weightless, concentrate totally on one object. Whichever technique is helpful, that technique we can use and get into that particular point of being where you are pure consciousness and wait there. Just wait. So this is how you can get into meditation. These are 23 techniques we spoke about. Take at least 1 minute time to go with each of those points. Read it, right? Just take 1 minute time. You can also use the pains in the body to concentrate. If you see everything, your body, mind, and breath, they are used as devices to get to that point in meditation where you can wait, continue your observation. So these are only techniques. These are not meditation. Techniques only, which will suit according to our personality.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
These were the techniques we have talked about in the previous session. So we have this session is for the questions we have been through these techniques the past month, right? So we will be practicing it in our daily life, either the first one or the 15th one, or anyone you can practice. So if you have any questions regarding this. This session is mainly for that. And I will summarize the main few points that we covered in the last 3 sessions. So let me just summarize it for you. So we started this session on Vigyan Bhairav Tantra to talk about more techniques that that every people that can suit every type of people. So no one is left. So we came with this idea to tell people or to share with them some of the techniques, some of the wisdom. So the Vigyan Bhairav Tantra is talks about the techniques which helps us to go beyond consciousness. To know, going beyond consciousness means knowing ourselves, knowing, seeing ourselves as it is. All these techniques we talk so that you can view or we can practice it and can evolve together, right? And we focus on practice more because experience helps us understand the knowledge more deeper. Intellectually, understanding it and experiencing it is different. Patriji said once that your truth is what you experience. So, what you hear from the masters is the truth, but it's not for you because you have not experienced it. And that is the reason we focus on practice more. And for this, first step is always to accept. So all the last 3 sessions, we have talked deeply about accepting it. What is the meaning of acceptance? How do we accept things? How do we not accept things? We have talked about that, right? We have also talked about energy, that every energy is just natural. If you accept it, you can see that this was an energy, this was there. Like, for example, take anger only, because that's the most explosive energy that comes out, right? So when we are very like receptive towards every energy, we can see that every energy is just natural. It's not good or bad. So this all comes with the practice of the techniques. All these techniques, all the techniques that we have covered till now talks about how do we accept things, and or how do we know about ourselves, right? One more thing that we shared, which was very important, was suppression and expression. There is a thing that we talk that if we don't express, the opposite of expression is suppression. That like we suppress things when we don't have the situation to express it, right? We suppress it. But this book opened especially my eyes on this topic, that we don't necessarily have to express and we don't necessarily have to suppress. So then what to do was also a technique which was given in this book, that we don't have to do anything with the mood. We don't necessarily have to act on what we, the mood, whenever some mood comes in, we don't have to act immediately. What we can do is we can see, like, for example, again, I'm taking the example of anger. Just for a moment now, you got angry on somebody, like someone, like you're meditating and somebody woke you up disturbed you and you got angry, like, why? I'm meditating. So instead of reacting, what we can do is now, when you were meditating and you got angry, so now the energy is very active, right? So what we do is we release the energy by shouting or by saying anything. What we can do is we can reverse it. We can go inside and see where that anger is coming from. Because now when you are angry, that line, or you can say that path, is very active. So it becomes easy for us to go back to ourselves, to know ourselves, right? And there was one beautiful story which I told, that whenever you get angry, you it was about the Zen story of the boat one, that the boat which hit was empty, right? So we don't have to act, we can't act that there. The story was, you remember, right? So what we can, whenever we have any mood, we don't have to act, we can just be with it. And also, so one more thing is, spirituality is like a hidden treasure, right? This journey which we are on is not about achievement or attaining something. It's about realizing only. We already have it. We just have to realize it. Am I right, Sharon? Yeah. So
Absolutely. Go on. Yeah.
yeah, so this was it, the summary of the main points which we covered in the last three sessions. Always we have to remember this so that we are on the right track, and we can practice it more deeply. So we are open to any questions you have, and if you don't have it now, we even have a WhatsApp group. You can share it with us. We'll definitely answer. You can even share your experiences here.
Very well said, Jenny. So we will be, as you come up with questions, we will be continuing with next set of concepts and techniques from the next VBT session. But this session is to just reflect what we have learned so far. And also specifically, if you look at the title of this program today, is Essence of Practice. There is no use doing only intellectual discussions. There is only of a limited use when you only listening to all the knowledge, all the information what you get. But when you practice daily and experience on your own without going anywhere, that is where the actual benefit is. That is where we become very beneficial to others, to self. So please practice daily. Meditation is not for sometime later, it is for now. It is for daily. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharat. So, friends, if you have any questions or if you would like to share your experience so far by when if you're doing the any kind of these practices, so we are open. We can take questions and you can share your experiences as well. You can raise your hand or put your question in the chat box. Yeah, I see Sam has raised. Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Sirisha. Thank you, Sharat and Jenny, for sharing these techniques. And I just want to add one thing here. Um, the Out of the 9 gems given by Patriji, uh, which we call as Gnana Navaratnas, there is one about sadhana, and he only says Samayame sadhana. They are given in Telugu. So which means the amount of time that you give for meditation is the amount that you progress, the amount of progress that you make. Because the primary decision is to give the time. See, once you give the time, you might try different techniques and you can choose which one is good for you. But unless we give time, uh, I mean, you cannot even think of, unless we give the time, we can't even choose our technique which suits us. So the first and foremost decision has to be giving time for sadhana. If you want to do meditation, then you have to fix the time and you have to sit. And the people who feel that they are not doing enough sadhana, sometimes, I mean, it's good to, use the facilities like Vipassana, where you go 10 days, take completely off from the world. And, so the decision to take time is most important on a daily basis. That's what I wanted to add. Thank you, Suresh.
Thank you so much to add
Yeah.
that. Yeah, we have one more question.
Purna ma'am, yes.
Yes, hi, very good morning all. Today is Share of Me festival. So all of you wishes for that festival. And Jenny, I want today you have explained about angry very nice. Like I felt like we have to follow like this small this is tips. But even we know some, but even though that will be always listening, our mind will be active. What I feel practice. Then okay, everyone knows almost all the things how to deal our life, how to this. But by listening number of times, we follow without our knowledge we'll follow what I feel. One more thing, and one question I want to ask with you, Jenny. Like you are very young age, how you came this much knowledge, like how many hours you are practicing? Just like I want to ask this question. Like meditation, how many hours you will do? Like this is for motivation for, even I have daughter, like my daughter, she's studying now. She's coming for she now seventh class. She will be in what, active in Paima. She will all activities she will do in Paima and all whatever she will share her knowledge and all. Yes, I want more tips because of you are also like very young, right? So I want to take some more tips from your end. That's the reason. If you
Yes,
don't
yes,
mind.
I'm also on Paima. I also am joined in Paima. I usually do meditation for like half an hour a day because that's
Mm.
what I get.
Mm.
I do that much only. I read books more. So I'm into
Okay.
reading books more so that
Mm.
um, while reading books, I feel like I'm meditating. So that's my type. This is how it is.
Good. Yes. Yeah, got it. This one. So that's what I want. What's how it possible? Because I looks like student, right? So that's the reason. Like how you are managing the things. That's what I want to ask you. Thank you so much for your information. Yes, while doing reading books also we'll do it. Yes, got it's a good point. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Purna ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't see any more questions in the chat. So friends, if you have any questions related to the VBT or anything you would like to share, we always have a IFSS WhatsApp link, so you can always, even if not now, later point of time also, you can, let us know your questions. We'll be answering that. Yes, Purna ma'am.
Yes, like this one small announcement, like whether I have to tell or not, like I want to, even though convince, see, this is for Patriji Pyramid Jai Trust, PPJ Trust. We are in Andhra, we are doing this thing. Like everyone, like we are started like contributing like minimum 100 to anything amount because of this amount. Patriji's Sankalpa is like every villages, towns, Patriji Pyramid should have to come. So every so anyone has interested like 100 rupees to how much this is all this amount where in land the pathrage is where pyramids is construction in land, not for apartments, not for individual houses. They are like we are contributing the amount. So if anyone has interested, please, this is Shobha ma'am is income tax officer from Hyderabad, so she's doing this one. I'm also one of the part of the doing service, so because of that reason only I'm little bit late joining. Actually our meditation will start from 4 to 6, and also I had to announce, so I'm coming little bit less. If anyone has interested, please, this is for our karma will reduce, and also we'll get the energies. So anyway, we can't go directly, we can't do anything. So this small amount from per day, 3 rupees if you say means 190 rupees, 10 rupees if you had 100. Like if you have based on 100 rupees, so anything more amount also we can contribute. If anyone has interested, I will ping the number in the group. Yeah, it's okay. That is up to you. Yeah, thank you. I want to announce this, and so thanks for giving the opportunity. Whether it's good or not, I don't know the to announce. Even for income tax, also we have ATG is there. So, madam is anyway, she's income tax officer, right? She will provide all the details. So, ma'am, that is also. Yes, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing it. Yeah, we have one more. Sunil.
Yeah, hi. First of all, thank you so much, Sharath and Jenny, for providing a wonderful discussion point. This is not a question, but I was very intrigued with the WhatsApp forward that you made about you are the source of everything that you go on projecting onto others. The description of it, this I felt it's so important. Maybe if you can throw some more light on this for about a couple of minutes, that'd be helpful. This can be Sharath, Sampath, or Jenny, anyone.
Yeah. Sharath, would you like to? Yeah, I made a post which said that you are the source of everything. You project your moods on others. The example was like about love, like you love someone, right? So the other person is not giving you the energy of love. He is not the source of it. You are the source of it. You are seeing with your eyes, with the love eyes. That is the reason that person looks lovely to you. For some other person, that particular person will look bad, or for third person, it will be indifferent. He wouldn't even notice that person. So when we say, it was a very good example of like, I love you. We say, I love you, right? And we say that because of you, I felt love and all those things. And I feel so good now. But you are the source. You started that love energy within yourself. That particular person, the front other person, is just a mirror of your action, or whatever you are inside. So whatever you see outside is a project, is like your world. Whatever you are inside, you'll see outside. That it was very beautiful thing. I think I answered it.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. That is correct. Yeah. It's not about correct. See, what you can see, experience, that is what you can understand also. So unless it is first starts here in our being, you cannot see it outside. It's not possible at all. So that's the reason why it should be here first within yourself. That's why everything what is happening to you, about to happen, already happened. You are the source. So that's why we need to be responsible for everything which is happening around you. These things didn't happen because somebody else did it. It is because of us. So we are the source. There is no way, unless it happens within you, somewhere in your consciousness, it never happens to you, or you will never be able to reflect. Thank you.
I just want to add one point, that is, believing that you are the source is just a concept. Whereas in Vignan Bhairo Tantra, what Osho explains is like, when you are breathing, you know that the breath, one side of the breath is in the body. You don't know what is the other side of the breath, right? So the other side of the breath is the source, but you haven't connected to the other side. So practically speaking, when you are, doing the real practice, you are trying to cross this bridge of breath and seeing the other side. That's when you realize your core, and when you are at the core, you are at the source. That's my understanding. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sampath. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That is correct, Sam. That's what you are. There is one particular padya where we saw Purnamidam Purnam. So you are complete here, you are complete outside, you are complete everywhere. So you are not different. Breath is within the body, breath is outside the body. So all is one, right? Everything is one. That feeling will come. So that's an excellent, I would call it as padya. I'm not able to recall the exact thing in Upanishad, right? That is what it means. So we think that, we are whole, outside, inside, everywhere. So we are the same thing. That's why it is, once we realize it, to Jenny's point, it's easy that everything originates with us, right? So everything is one. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharat. Thank you, Jenny. Um, I don't see more questions. Um, so think we'll wrap the session. Okay. Thank you, friends, for joining. And as we said, practice. We have to practice to get into the state, right? So and as we are doing meditation today, we also taken the oath, right? Let's promise ourselves that we'll be sitting every day, as per how much time you can sit. Try to sit for a couple of few minutes. Start with slowly and then increase the time. But yeah, practice is an important thing. So thank you so much for joining today, and we'll be connecting with you again next week with some other topic. Stay connected. Thank you so much.